They had to score 135, and all they had to do was play sensibly. And I think what India need to do, without the sort of losing their aggressive touch, they have to play sensibly aggressive.
There's a bit of swing. To the bat pretty hard, but it's hit the bat beautifully, and that's gone for 4 straight away. Exquisite timing.
But there you are. No risk taken, but playing really well. He's got this great gift because look at that high backlift. Almost like a Lara kind of backlift. High backlift, so when the bat comes down, look at that high backlift when the bat comes down. He doesn't really have to hit it too hard. It's just the momentum of the bat coming down from so high that propels the ball to the boundary.
His grip is pretty high on the bat handle as well. Really is a terrific striker. Oh, that's a very good delivery. That's beautifully bowled by Afridi. Good pace too.
Yes, very good pace. Now this is where Abhishek Sharma has to just watch out. Because look, he's gone away from the stumps. Looking to attack so early. See where he's gone. See where he's gone. Why open the door? You do not need to do anything different.
He loves getting wickets in the first over. Afridi, we know that. Inside edge, onto the foot. Couple of fine last deliveries, comeback deliveries from Afridi. 145 k's per hour that last delivery.
He's running in well, Shaheen Shah Afridi. All his deliveries have been over 141, excepting the second one, which was about 139. And this last one was 145. India don't have to finish the match in 16 overs. So they just have to win this game.
Charging in Afridi. A little bit leg side, that's picked up. Should be just the one, it is. We'll bring Gill down to the business end now.
You're going to have to get a couple of quick wickets right at the top of Pakistan. I would suggest in that power play they need at least 3. At least 3.
Yes, I think that first power play, they get wickets, they put India onto the back foot. Exactly like what they did to Bangladesh a couple of days back. Bangladesh weren't chasing too big a total. India not chasing too big a total. The required rate at the moment is a little over 7.4.
Last ball, the first over. That's away. Girls off the mark. Coming back for the second. 7 for none off the first. Quick look at the Pakistan batting card. They were 87 for 1 at 10 overs today. They were 91 for 1 at 10 overs when they played them last. And they lost their last 9 wickets for 33 runs in 39 deliveries. It was a capitulation of note. Only 2 guys got runs. Farhan got 57 off 38. Fakhar Zaman got 46 off 35. Both of them hit a 6. And then got out the very next ball, both of them. Right, Fahim Ashraf now. Now he's had to drag that, a bit of a slower delivery. Out, wicket, first up. Fahim Ashraf has struck. That's what they wanted. They've got Abhishek eventually. That is massive.
And not surprising, really. Not surprising. Seeing the way he batted that first over, he was always going to be taking that big risk. And like I kept saying, do not open the door. Just get off to a solid start. You don't have to get off to a a 50 runs in the 6 overs kind of start. Look at that. Simple catch. And the big man, the man that they are worried about, he goes. Abhishek Sharma has gone for 5, 7 for 1.
The captain, Suryakumar Yadav, in at number 3, in it nice and early, slow delivery, 111 k's per hour. That's all it was. Clever from Fahim Ashraf. Back to his stock pace.
Yes. Fahim Ashraf is a medium pacer. He'll bowl around the 135, 140 mark. He's got a fabulous strike rate as well, 164.65. 21 50s and 400s in T20 cricket, T20 international. That is a terrific record.
I mean, he's enormously talented, but he's had a tough year. 99 runs at an average of 12, strike rate of 110, high score of 47. Not in his greatest nick right now. They'll just need a couple, though, to hit the middle of the bat and he'll be away. But they've got to make sure Pakistan, they keep him honest.
Yes, absolutely. India are not chasing 190 plus. They're chasing only 147. It's the slower delivery first up. They had to reach for it. Already decided that the first ball is going to go the aerial route. Fahim Ashraf bowls it wide, bowls it slow, and gets his man.
Had a string of 30-plus scores, 7 of them actually, Abhishek. Had he done that again tonight, it would have been the first to get 8 in a row. Not to be, though. But that's 1 wicket for Pakistan. Gill on strike now. Chopping that one into the cover region. No run there.
Normally, when you have the power play of 6 overs, you're looking to take advantage of the 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle. But here, your asking rate is reasonable. It's not something in the region of 9 or 10 runs and over. So you don't really need to take any risks. All you need to do is get off to a solid start. Even 35 for 1 would be a great start.
Slow ball again from Fahim. Mixing up his pace nicely.
It's nicely disguised. Very little change in his delivery action. It's only the last moment he pulls the speed back.
So wicket off the first ball of this over, the big wicket of Abhishek, and there's only been 1 run since then. It's been good bowling from Fahim, that slow ball first up. Abhishek, I think, was expecting pace on, in the end had a reach for it, just scooped it to Haris Rauf. Eased away on the onside. Coming back for the second. 10 for 1. not a massive total that's being chased today by India. I'm sure that after the start with the bat, the first 10 overs, Pakistan would have been looking at certainly the 190 mark. Would have thought, okay, we've got to make sure we don't make the same mistake that they made last time they played against India. It was worse. Losing all those wickets. 9 of them for just 33 runs. Anyway, Afridi now to try and make amends with the ball. Up against the skipper. And the man who picked up most of the wickets today was Kuldeep Yadav. He was absolutely outstanding. He got a little bit of tap in his first couple of overs, actually.
Yes, but after that, when he got this wicket, he was back to his best. Boxing the batters with his wrong ones and the normal leg spinner. 4 wickets he takes. 4 wickets. And he brought India back in the game. Kuldeep did.
Yeah, brilliant. 3 in his last over. Superb stuff. 17 overall. Top of the pops and the wickets by some distance, actually. Kuldeep was terrific when he got his teeth into the game. Striving for the big Yorker.
Good delivery that. Very good. Fast, straight Yorker. Getting the ball to curve into the right-handed Suryakumar Yadav. 17 wickets in the Asia Cup over here. Junaid Siddiqui, UAE's second best, along with Shaheen Shah Afridi and Mustafizur, as well as Harris Shroff. Harris Shroff and Shaheen Shah Afridi have a chance to go to the second place.
Well, Pakistan played him really well initially, but then once he got into the game, once he started to turn up both ways considerably, they were nowhere really. Afridi again. In the air. Out. Out. Now it's out. Couple of juggles. Captain's taken that. Skipper for Pakistan is happy. Skipper for India has gone nowhere.
Well, just like I said, don't allow Pakistan to get in the game. India just allowing Pakistan to get into the game.
Catch. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Give me the best angle, please, for the catch. Can you zoom up that, please? Can you zoom up that? It should be fingers underneath the ball. Yes. Have you got any other angle also, please? Go back to the other first angle, please. One before that. Yes, keep it rolling through frame by frame. Yes. Yes, fingers are underneath the ball. Ball clearly carried to the hands. I have a decision to the giant screen.
What's the call? Out it is. Big wicket that. Massive wicket. 2 massive wickets for Pakistan.
Yes, India is taking it casually. India thinks that 147 is no score. And they've lost 2 wickets unnecessarily. That is the only thing that one can say. There was no need to play the shot, as there was no need for Abhishek to play the shot that he did. 10 for 2 in the 3rd over.
One thing you don't want to do is give Shaheen Shah Afridi an opportunity to get his tail up. He's picked up the huge wicket of the opposition captain now. Tilak Varma's arrived at number 4.
You're not in form. Like Suryakumar Yadav hasn't been in the best of form apart from that first game against Pakistan where he smashed 47. So all the more reason to try and play it along the ground rather than go the aerial route. Because your timing will not be there, because your form is not good.
Slip in position, second slip. Nicely bowled from Afridi. Look at the numbers of Tilak Varma playing in his 31st innings, 30 up until now. Average of 50, it's terrific stuff. Strike rate of 150 is outstanding as well. High score of 129 out against South Africa. Remember that one. Top knock. Scrambling one, and he's off the mark.
Have a look at this shot. Foot has gone nowhere near. And he knows as soon as he's hit it that he's going to be in trouble. That's a fine catch. The top class catch that. From the skipper himself. Salman taking a superb catch. Getting his fingers under the ball.
Another slower ball as well. 2 wickets, the 2 slower deliveries. One from Ashraf, one from Afridi. 1 run from this over up until now, and a wicket. We're 1 ball shy of 3 overs, 11 for 2. A couple of issues with the lights. I guess it's no more than about 10 meters of lights, maybe 12 meters of lights that have just gone off. They're the only ones that I can see that are not working at the moment. There you go. That's the spot.
Yes, I think those lights have gone off. So clearly the batters don't want to carry on. They want the best of lights as well.
And have another look at the wicket of Suryakumar Yadav. A good catch diving forward, got those fingers underneath it. That's what a little bit of a juggle as well and a roll. At one stage he wasn't too sure where that ball was, but ended up on his stomach actually, and that's why he came up and big smile on his face. I think someone might have trodden on his foot at the same time in his celebration.
I think they're looking for the lights to get ready. Shubman Gill. And now he's the vice captain of the team. The captain's gone. He's got to now play a vice captain's innings to take India home. Never mind if you start slowly. Don't play risky shots.
That's been pretty good thinking so far from Pakistan. Obviously some thought put behind this outing up until this stage. Expecting Abhishek to get after the bowling hard. Slow ball to get rid of him. Also Suryakumar Yadav. Maybe the crowd's trying to help. Got the torchlights and the cell phones out.
I think the DJ has asked them to do that. That is a feature of the T20 where the DJs speak in between deliveries, not in between overs.
Wonder what the umpires are going to do while we try and get this sorted out. Spotted straight away by Shubman Gill. He realised that the lights had just dipped a fraction. Let's just look back and have a look at Pakistan's batting card. And Farhan played really nicely, 57 off 38. He was absolutely livid with himself when he got out. 5 4s and 3 6s in that knock.
Superb innings, absolutely terrific innings. Hitting was so clean and powerful. Got stuck into Jasprit Bumrah as well. Picked the slow delivery up quite nicely, moving away and punishing the ball, then playing the slog sweep, then the pull shot, played everything. And then, of course, clearing the front foot and hitting a huge 6 to get to a half century. He was upset when he got out. And we know now why, because with that wicket, the doors were open for the Indian spinners to come and strike, and that's exactly what they did. Kuldeep Yadav took 4 wickets, Akshar Patel took 2 wickets, Varun Chakravarti took 2 wickets, so 8 wickets taken by the Indian spinners, choking up the Pakistan batting. Good catch, low down. Then again in the same over, looking to go for the big E, not picking the googly. Then moving across and being out LBW, and in the same over, last ball of that over, hitting it straight down long off's throat. So those 4 wickets certainly pushed Pakistan back from what otherwise looked like a 180 plus score.
Yeah, look at the match summary, 146, that's all, with Pakistan losing those last 9 wickets, just 33 runs, which really puts them in no man's land to a certain extent at the halfway mark. But 11 for 2 now, India. Righto, here we go again. Afridi charging in. Very good delivery from Afridi. Trying to stop the one, run out. Oh, that would have been interesting. From the reaction of the Pakistan players, had a hit, might have been gone. 12 for 2. Indian captain looking reasonably relaxed there. Disappointed, obviously, I'm sure, that he has missed out again in this innings. Bit of action, actually, in that last ball, the last over. We'll show you shortly what happened with that. Fahim Ashraf starting his second over. Oh, it's a bit wide. He's reached it in the end. They're going to come back for the second. No, this time they stay with just the one. Want to take it back now to the last ball of the last over.
I'm actually baffled by this Indian rush. I've just not understood what the unholy rush is. Look where he is. There's no chance. He would have been run out by miles. By miles. There was, I mean, what is going on? Why are they panicking? Why are they playing the kind of cricket that they are doing?
Marcus Zaman was the man that was charging in. There would have been 3 for 12. Back, no, 3 for 11. So there would have been. That would have been interesting. So to have someone like Gill out.
This is good cricket. They've taken two runs of the first 2 deliveries. Risk-free cricket. Take singles, maybe the odd 2. We're about 7-8 runs. Don't worry about the power play situation. Don't worry about those 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle. Situation. Don't worry about those 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle. You don't need to take advantage of that at the moment. You just need to play sensible cricket.
Slow delivery again. He's on the onside. Should be able to come back quite comfortably for the second now. 16 for 2 it is. 1 wicket going down with 7 on the board, the other one with 10 on the board. Put India on the back foot straight away. Very first delivery of Fahim Ashraf to Abhishek. Slower delivery. Reached it. Just scooped it up. Harris took the catch. Fahim was pretty pumped up. Afridi was in the game. Good catch on Salman Aliaga. Bit of juggling. Got his fingers underneath it initially. And Afridi's got his teeth in this game too now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the captain gives Afridi another over. The ball is moving. He's got a good rhythm going.
Straight to the man at mid-on. Working it hard in that region. Again, the slow ball from Ashraf. Lots of chat out there from Pakistan, as you'd expect at this stage. They would have been hurting at the halfway mark. Yeah, it's all just encouraging the bowler, making sure there's a real buzz in the field. Oh, it's a nice shot. It's a lovely shot. Really nicely played. That is real talent from Gill.
So quickly, he's dropped the shot there. See, as you saw him come down, and he placed his pull shot really well. Gets right on top of it, makes good use of his height, rolls his wrist to ensure the ball is hit along the ground, but powerfully between those two fielders.
Not likely to miss out on the pull shot, that's for sure. So 8 off the over. Last ball of over number 4. Once more, he's gone over the top. No, he's out. Good catch from Haris Rauf. He's got his second now. That is another big wicket. Pakistan will be delighted with the start they've had here, and their spectators are right behind them.
They're throwing it away. India are just throwing this match away. That is all one can say. You've just hit a boundary. You've got 8 runs from the over, and yet to go out and play this kind of a shot. India are throwing this match away. 20 for 3. Gill gone for 12, 4 overs bowled. Slower delivery, and look what happens. Very good catch. Timing is jumped to perfection. Haris Rauf.
So 20 for 3. 4 overs have been bowled.
Now then, 3 wickets down, 20 runs on the board. Game on for Pakistan. And Shazuz rightly said at your pitch report that this pitch is going to get slow. And a lot of variations from Fahim Ashraf. And Shazuz rightly said at your pitch report that this pitch is going to get slow. And a lot of variations from Fahim Ashraf. Got 2 wickets. Shaheen got a wicket on a slow ball.
Yes, definitely game on. And if you bowl stump to stump, back of a length, the most impressive thing about Shaheen today is the way he adjusted his length. He's pulled it back because the batsmen won't have the pace they had in the earlier games. So this is a terrific power play so far for Pakistan. They've not allowed India to get away. More importantly, for them to come back after that batting performance was to take wickets, which they have.
And got 3 wickets already, and that 2 of main players. So yeah, This is brilliant bowling from Shaheen. He's bowling his third.
Now there's example of that. When I said pace, you can see that ball not quite coming on. And that was at 140 clicks. And this is the last man to be dismissed. Yes, not getting hold of it, not getting the elevation, but a really good catch this. Timed the jump to perfection. And takes it with two hands. Just what the doctor ordered as far as Pakistan is concerned. 3 in power play. They've taken that at the start.
Down leg side. Shaheen's jazzed up all right against India in this Asia Cup. I'll come back to it, but so far in this 4.3 overs, the paces, the variation, the slow balls, you can see tonight they bowl about at least 6, 7 or 8 slow balls, and that's what variation we talk about. And then of course the wicket ball of the main man. Oh, what a catch by Rauf at mid-on. Yeah, coming back to Shaheen, like I said, he's pumped up, jazzed up in this Asia Cup against India. 140 plus 5 deliveries against India, 34% versus other 12%. Big match player.
Now round the wicket. Right on the money. You can see the pressure building. There's no Hardik Pandya today, so the middle order will be tested. Not had a great tournament as yet, the middle order. And then let's not forget, this is the final. So the pressure will be double.
And of course, Rinku is playing instead of Hardik Pandya, and he hasn't had a game in this Asia Cup. He probably had some rest, but on the middle, on this particular pitch, kind of two pace now. 26 wickets in first to 6 over Shaheen Shafiri.
And that's just to show the improvement he's made. First 4 matches is 8 overs. The economy rate was 9.3. Next 3 matches, the 8 overs, he's got 5 wickets. He's brought it down to 5.3, and that's because he's pulled the length back.
You realize back of a length is the way to go on this particular track, on this pitch. I suppose in any pitch, especially against the likes of Abhishek Sharma, he bowled beautifully first over, just back of a length, slip there, backward point on the boundary.
Sweet, very sweet from Sanju Samson. Just easing it into it. And a welcome boundary for India to end the over. 25 for 3. So 25 for 3. Tilak Verma, Sanju Samson. And the crease in India desperately need a partnership of sorts here. Just to stabilize things.
The 6th over, last over of the power play. Only 25 runs has been scored. Required run rate over 8. Fahim is to continue. 2 for 11 in his 2. Bowled beautifully. Under pressure.
He's been smart with changes of pace.
He had a good over and then he went, I think, for the Yorker. Maybe it was too full, and what a shot. It was right in his area. No problem whatsoever, with full face of the bat, through extra cover. Beautiful. And he wasn't very happy with himself, actually, Shaheen, after that delivery. Here we go, frustration. That is bowled such a good over. And given the boundary on the last ball.
This is good. Wicket to wicket. There's bowling within his limitations.
That's sensible need of the hour. Just bowl within the stumps. If you're going to vary your pace, got to be within the stumps. And so far he has been exceptional. But a chat going on between the senior player, Fakhar Zaman, the skipper, Salman Ali Agha. It may be change of field. Got two fielders out. Of surface. It was a slow ball. He waited for it and he was little wide, bit of width, and hence the boundary.
It's a quality shot. He's picked that beautifully for 6. What a shot that is, just stirring in line. And Tilak Verma onto it in a flash. So a boundary and now 6. That's fast hands for you.
Poor delivery. The fine leg was up, no pace. It was a slow ball as well. But look at the line, asking for trouble. Easy pickings. Pressure off now in India. This partnership is building up. And Fahim have conceded 10 runs, 2 dot balls, then 4, and then this massive 6, 72 meter towards square leg.
There's good awareness of the field as well. The fine leg was up, so he just waited on it so that he could get that angle and use the pace.
This is the length, this is the line. If you're going to do variations, there's no point going down leg side. It's easier said than done from here, but you are defending a low total here, and there's no point giving unnecessary runs away.
As a batsman, you've got to be a little careful on the surface. Now, seeing the pace, the ball is also a little older now. Last ball before power play. Try to hit it too hard. The inside edges can go back onto the stumps.
The big question is who'll bowl the next over. Will it be Ibrar or will it be Haris Rauf? Nawaz.
It's good running. So after 6 overs, 36 for 3. So 111 needed of 84, and spin being introduced into the attack.
And Nawaz will take the ball. Is it? And Nawaz will take the ball. Is it the right call? We'll find out soon. We've got Ibrar as well from the other end. We've got Haris Rauf as well. Depends who goes the next over from the other end. But this will be a good matchup against Sanju Samson. But sometimes your strength can be your weakness. As a bowler, you've got to believe that you can get that left-hander out.
Yes, you saw what spin did when India bowled. But a very good power play for Pakistan.
With that throw.
This is good cricket. They've taken two runs of the first 2 deliveries. Risk-free cricket. Take singles, maybe the odd 2. We're about 7-8 runs. Don't worry about the power play situation. Don't worry about those 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle. You don't need to take advantage of that at the moment. You just need to play sensible cricket.
slow delivery again. He's on the onside. Should be able to come back quite comfortably for the second now. 16 for 2 it is. One wicket going down with 7 on the board. The other one with 10 on the board.
Tools help you build it.
And credit to Kuldeep Yadav. He went for 29 for 1 in his first 3 overs. And then he came back, got 3 for 1 in his 4th over because of the shots Pakistani middle order batters played against him.
Mentioned India's lowest in power play in this tournament. This goes to show the importance of Abhishek Sharma, the form he'd been in this tournament. It was a big wicket to get early.
So far so good for Nawaz. Only 5 runs conceded in this first over. We are into 7th, 1 ball to go. This particular delivery is very important. I mean, every last ball of the over for any bowler in this format is very important.
Yeah, he wants to finish it off well. 5 is excellent. 5, 6 in your first over. That should do his confidence a world of good. So tidy over, just 6 of it, 7 gone, 42 for 3.
तो क्या करना है?
Haris Rauf into the attack.
One thing we all know, he's got pace, Haris Rauf. Now it depends what sort of length he'll be bowling at, and of course we've seen so far the slow balls, the variations are very, very important. What you don't want from Haris is get a couple of bad deliveries.
And he's got to target the stumps back of the length. I think that won't be easy to put away.
And batter has to take a risk if you're bowling back over the length and just within the stumps and couple of variation, couple of deliveries. Don't be predictable as a fast bowler. He's quite experienced, no doubt. One of the most experienced bowlers in Pakistan T20 cricket team.
That's good running, but the line good, line and length is what the captain would expect.
Yeah, good thinking, bowling around the wicket to the left-hander. That means he's going to tuck him in, try to come from outside off stump, finishing on off middle. Good pacey deliveries, the last one, 141.
Oh, nicely put away. He's got fast hands. And Sanju Samson generates a lot of bat speed. Wasn't all that bad a delivery. Fine shot.
It was not a bad delivery. It was just an exceptional shot from the special player. Let's have a look. It was just back of a length, just rocked back, just a back foot punch over mid-wicket fielder. Very good shot.
That's terrific. It's back in his crease, bottom hand coming into play to generate that bat speed.
Jazzy, I was hoping that Abrar probably will bowl from that end. At least 1 or 2 overs, and Haris can come back from this end.
So just settling things a little bit, this partnership. 29 from 22 after India lost 3 wickets quickly. 20 for 3.
But this partnership is building up nicely. They both are very dangerous players, match winners in their own right. And for Pakistan point of view, ideally they would love a wicket in next couple of overs. 7 runs from the over so far from Haris Saud. Very important delivery. Last ball of his over. Required run is just over 8. Electrifying atmosphere in at Dubai International Stadium. Pack house.
And there's tension around the ground as well. It's that kind of a match. 7 of the over after 8, 49 for 3.
At 146, a lot of fans watching and at the ground would have said same story. But India have been rocked back in the first 6 overs. For a change, Abhishek Sharma couldn't give them the flyer that he normally gives, and you can see there is a little bit of pressure now on every Indian batter. They're trying to stick to their principle of T20 batting, which is about going out there and playing freely. But there have been 3 setbacks and big wickets, those, including the captain. So now that principle will have to do a little bit of alliance with today's reality. Abrar, for the first time. Tilak Verma has looked really good so far. Knocks off another single.
That's the way to do it at the moment. You know, if it's not a boundary ball, then you can push it around for 1s or 2s. There will be the odd dot ball. That is what cricket is all about. T20 cricket, you don't score off every ball. Abrar's just coming to bowl. Maybe just watch him. A couple of deliveries. Is he getting turn? Is he getting bounce? Is the ball keeping low?
Hasn't timed it. There's a chance here. Dropped it. Reach with both hands. And Indian fans are celebrating because this would have been the end of Sanju Samson. Hussain Talat has dropped a precious catch in the deep.
Don't think he timed it, and it's a good thing that he didn't time it well. You can see it's hit more towards the middle, towards the top of the bat. And that's why there was no power. But do you need to take that risk? Do you need to take that risk? There is a fielder there. T20 cricket, everybody wants to hit a 6. And there's always a risk involved. When you're batting well, yes.
I guess you have to put this down to nerves because he saw the ball, made the right advances, 2 hands, and it was all about, in the end, having 2 relaxed hands, finishing the act. You can see even the fans who have assembled here on this ground. We've got a tremendous atmosphere today. They're applauding every single. That is what they as well want India to do. But I'll just give you a point of view of this Indian T20 team. It's a principle that they've embraced of T20 batting, no matter what the target, who the bowler, especially in the first 6 overs with Abhishek Sharma. That's the way they're going to play. And more often than not, it comes off and just makes it easier for the batters to follow. So that's their principle, which hasn't worked today. 54 for 3. Bowlers used so far. Just saw a drop catch from Pakistan. Incidentally, Pakistan has been the best catching team in this DP World Asia Cup. 88% has been the catching record. Just the 1 over for Haris Rauf, and we've got Saim Ayub. The attack seemed like Samson for the moment is keen to pick up the singles. But the big shot is sort of always there lurking as a very strong instinct for all these modern day batters.
Yes, Saim Ayub mixes it up, doesn't get the ball to turn too much. I think today for the first time there is a little bit of dew as well. All these days we've seen very little evidence of dew, but you can see the fielders are slipping when they're chasing the ball towards the boundary. The outfield's wet.
But somewhere I think the bowlers are lucky that on the pitch when they're bowling the slow balls, the balls are gripping. It's not really coming onto the bat. Maybe that might change in a little while as the dew gets stronger. The record here in Dubai is the pitch just gets better, batting second. But we haven't seen signs when the spinners have bowled or the seamers have taken the pace off. So at the moment it seems like slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, the asking rate still under 9, so there really is nothing to be too worried about. You can always make up for it in the last few overs, but you need to have wickets in hand to be able to do that.
Turning out to be a great game. India-Pakistan matches of late have been one-sided. And at the halfway stage we thought more of the same, but not to be. You can see it's palpable pressure on the Indian batters, the free stroking players, when they know that if it goes wrong, another couple of wickets and India would be under serious pressure. That's when we don't play with as much freedom. There's always that little niggle of a doubt that creeps in, and that really changes everything. So that's the situation currently with this partnership.
And invariably we've seen in crunch matches, chasing a low score can always be tricky. That is what India is finding at the moment, having thrown their first 3 wickets away.
Good start to Saim Ayub's first over, just 4 runs coming off it. 10 overs have been completed. It's 58 for 3, and seems like the players will have drinks. We're looking at the batting card at the right time for all those fans who might be a little nervous at the moment. We've got Akshar Patel batting at number 8. So there's a lot of depth in this Indian batting, especially tonight with Rinku Singh as a pure batter coming into the team. We have a game on our hands, and it's all because of Pakistan, the way they bowled in the first 6 overs and the way India batted as well. Abhishek Sharma doing his thing, and one of those rare occasions when he mistimed one to be out. I think Surya Kumar Yadav has just lost the rhythm to his batting. His batting had a lot to do with rhythm.
Yes, and this was Shubman Gill having hit a boundary of the previous delivery, venturing down the crease again. And getting caught at mid-on by Ashraf, 2 for 22. And Shaheen Shah Afridi getting that 1 wicket. 58 for 3. They need 89 from 60 deliveries, so the required rate is 8.9.
And look at India's bowling. Kuldeep Yadav 4 wickets, but I thought my pick of those Indian bowlers was Varun Chakrabarti, because he for me was the game changer with the ball when Pakistan seemed to be just running away with the game. And Abrar will be hoping he can do the same kind of stuff that Varun does for India.